Welcome, Reds, to Live Alive, your ultimate, real-time source for all things Liverpool FC. Don't miss a beat, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay on top of every update. Konate wants to move. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate has decided he wants a new challenge, amid interest from Real Madrid having been disappointed with the Reds' contract offer. The transfer window has been going swimmingly for Liverpool, with Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz joining from Bayer Leverkusen for £29 million and £116 million respectively, while Armand Pexi has joined as a backup goalkeeper for £1.5 million and Milos Kerke was announced as the club's new left-back on Thursday after his £40 million move from Bournemouth. Jarell Quansah has moved to Bayer Leverkusen for £35 million, increasing Liverpool's pursuit of Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi to replace the 22-year-old, but sporting director Richard Hughes may now need to bring two new centre-backs to the club as Konate has decided he is ready to leave, according to French outlet Foot Mercato. The Guardian reported earlier this week that Liverpool fear losing Konate in the coming months, as the disappointed star rejected Liverpool's initial contract offer. Talks between Konate and Liverpool are said to have stalled, with one significant reason behind his decision to turn down FSG's first offer. The report explained, Konate's contract talks were delayed by Liverpool's focus on negotiating with Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk last season, with both signing new two-year deals in April before re-signing the Dutchman's defensive partner became the club's priority. The 26-year-old is understood to be disappointed by the structure of Liverpool's offer, with his representatives believed to be pushing for a higher basic wage after the offer was heavily based on meeting certain performance targets. The Foot Mercato report claims Konate is ready to do a Trent Alexander-Arnold and run down his contract by staying one more season before receiving favourable contract terms from Real Madrid or whichever other club decides to take up the option of signing him on a free transfer. Liverpool feared an Alexander-Arnold scenario, and the Reds were right to be afraid, as Konate wants to change his heir next summer. Hughes is desperate to avoid losing Konate for free, and a report earlier this month insisted they're desperate to resolve his contract this summer. The report stated, the Merseyside club are desperate for a resolution as soon as possible and will not wait until January for a decision, as the 26-year-old will then be able to sign a pre-contract agreement with foreign sides. Konate is still viewed as a key player at Liverpool, and they are expected to advance contract negotiations in the upcoming weeks and months, with a final deadline set for the end of this summer window. It remains to be seen whether Liverpool will be able to change Konate's mind and get him to sign a new contract, or be able to attract buyers for the £51 million rated centre-back this summer so as not to lose him for nothing in 2026. The ball is very much in Konate's court. Robertson stays. Andy Robertson has been strongly linked with Atletico Madrid in recent weeks. The Scot is in the final year of his Liverpool contract, and the Spanish giants are reportedly hoping to add him to take advantage of that with a cut-price deal. Robertson, too, is said to have been eager for the move. Liverpool's pursuit of Milos Kerke, with the deal confirmed on Thursday, brings enormous competition for him to hold on to his spot. Atletico were offering a new challenge and confirmed regular football. It's easy to see why Robertson would jump at the chance, honestly, but there's been a twist. Fabrizio Romano confirms that Atletico are now signing Matteo Ruggeri from Atalanta, a player they've chosen over Robertson. The 22-year-old Italian will complete a medical with Atletico and complete a deal, leaving Robertson on Merseyside. It really appeared that he'd be leaving Liverpool, so this is a genuine surprise here. Over the course of a long season, Robertson and Kerke could certainly share some of the workload. But while they would be fundamentally competing for a place, the new signing would also be getting the chance to learn from someone he recognises as one of the best to have ever done it. Yeah, really excited, like I say, Kerke told LiverpoolFC.com. I had a conversation with my brothers and we always say that, also for me personally, Robbo is the best left back that played in the Premier League, for me, and my brothers agree on that also. So, to come and to be next to such a player who has so much experience, played so many years on a high level, won the Champions League and everything, it's important for me. Like I said, all the guys are good and they're all going to help me to reach a higher potential. Massive Isak update. Liverpool have wanted a new number 9 since January, with one name sitting pretty at the top of their shortlist, Alexander Isak. The Swede was the best striker in the Premier League last season. There's a solid argument that he was the best all-around in Europe. In fact, the problem is that Newcastle United don't particularly want to sell their star player. Liverpool are hoping to persuade him to do just that with an incredible amount of money. And we might have gotten a sign that this is exactly what's happening. Newcastle qualified for the UEFA Champions League last season and they're hoping to take advantage. The Magpies want to boost their squad as significantly as possible, with players eager to head there right now, but they're running into the same old issue, Premier League PSR. Newcastle don't have too much room to maneuver and it's becoming a bit of a problem with some of the deals they're planning. So the fact the Telegraph are reporting a £125 million spend raises eyebrows. Newcastle don't obviously have that kind of money available to them. Not after squeezing past the line for PSR a year ago. At least, they don't appear to have it without a sale. A sack would unquestionably fix their PSR problems, freeing up an incredible amount of space and allowing for a major squad upgrade. The fact a £50 million striker is on their shortlist in João Pedro keeps those eyebrows firmly in the air, too. This is a genuine sign that Newcastle are open to selling, especially after Nottingham Forest rejected their opening bid for Anthony Elanga. The Magpies need money if they're to get all their moves done. Liverpool are happy to give it to them. We'll see where things go from here, but this is a positive sign. Newcastle appear to be readying a major spend, and for us, that can only really mean one thing. Ferdinand names the two teams who can win the Premier League next season. Rio Ferdinand is adamant that Liverpool and Manchester City will be the only teams with a realistic chance of winning the Premier League next year, snubbing Arsenal. Arne Slot enjoyed a dream maiden year at the helm by guiding Liverpool to Premier League glory ahead of the Gunners, who finished second for a third successive year. City, the defending champions, rallied to finish third after falling well behind the top two midway through the campaign. Liverpool have already made major moves to strengthen their title-winning squad, while City have largely refreshed a team that fell below expectations last term. And Ferdinand reckons they will slug it out again for the domestic crown, citing Arsenal's desperate need for a top-quality striker. It's only going to be between Liverpool and Man City next season, Ferdinand said of the title race in his latest YouTube video for Rio Ferdinand Presents. Arsenal might kick up a fuss for a couple of months, 6 months maybe, but nothing more. Arsenal's signings right now look likely to be Norgard, who is 31 years old, Kepa, who was a reserve keeper at Chelsea, and Martin Zubimendi, but the entire fanbase is crying out for a centre-forward or a left winger. He added, "I think what's not being talked about enough is Liverpool's ability to go and get a player that City were after, Bayern Munich were after, and reportedly Real Madrid were also after. And Liverpool have come out on top in that. I can see it so clearly at the club right now. I can see their whole process and their vision, it's so clear, and as a player, that's what you want when you walk into the club and they're pitching the project to you." We hope you enjoyed catching up on all the latest Liverpool news. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to Live Alive, with notifications turned on for daily updates.